Okay, this is the last episode I have to record to get over the hump of the members-only episodes thing that I'm starting. So, yeah. This should be interesting. I think the way it's going to work, and I mean, I guess, I don't know why I'd need to explain this now, because you guys would already know. But the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to do, you get all of the next week's episodes on that Monday, so you can just binge all of them. I don't know. That sounds good to me. Because if I just do it, so like, what I was planning before is if I do it where on Monday you get next Monday's episode, you're really not getting all that much. You know what I mean? So I feel like after, if you hit every Monday, you get that week's episodes early, and you can comment on them early and do the whole pinned comment thing. That makes a bit more sense to me. I don't know. See what you guys think. Anyway, let's begin. Vriska is going to manipulate a worthless human. Can she not mind control humans? Whoa! It's no use. Seems your abilities can't cross between sessions, or can't influence his species, or both. Wait, she has her arm back. Her real arm. What? Did I know? I guess we haven't seen her yet. Well, that's interesting. Or maybe you just aren't trying hard enough. You wonder what this goofball's dreaming about. Too bad these stupid viewpoints can't seem to dreams. This software sucks. Oh, right. I forgot. This is where we left John. Jade just exploded. Papa! Reunite with your loving father and also a scarf lady. Oh, John. John, no. Can you fly? He's doing the pose. Try harder. Did you do it? What? She poofed him. Oh, she poofed him because she made him wake up by trolling him. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Oh, poor dad. Here, have some whiskey. That'll help. This is going to be great. John! Wake up. I'm pronouncing that like a really long June. That's so many O's. It is... 8? Okay, I got it. Okay. It's 8 groups of 8. I specifically counted them. It's sort of a thing I do. Wow, you typed my name in 64-bit. Wow, what a nerd. Have I talked to you before? Possibly. This is the first time I've contacted you that I'm aware of. I'm pretty sure I remember you. You hassled me a long time ago. I think you threatened to kill me at some point. John, give me a break. That was obviously just my way of getting to know you. Or it will be, whenever I get around to it. Maybe we did see Vriska then. Maybe we just saw the text and I thought it was Terezi's text. That's probably what happened. Okay. Well, yeah, I know that about you guys by now. But also I know that it's probably not exactly an empty threat, since one of you already managed to trick me into getting myself killed. In another timeline, at least. Man, that was probably Terezi. I should have known she'd pull something like that. What a meddler. Terezi? Yeah, the pesky blind troll who licks her monitor and smells words and stuff. The one who got you killed, I'm sure of it. Huh. Never really occurred to me to ask what your names are. Kinda rude of me. What's yours? Marquise Spinneret Mindfang. Man, that sounds so made up. But if you say so, Marquise. Spinneret. Marquise is the title, stupid. Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it usually drops the E, but it's probably French, so when it's... like, when it's female possessive, it probably has the E. But you don't pronounce it, you go... That's kind of how French works. Anyway. And you don't have to worry about me manipulating you to your death. It's completely beneath me. Unlike her, I plan on taking the high road. You see, John, you and I actually have some things in common, but you couldn't possibly understand why yet. Oh, we both wear glasses, duh. I think that's about it, though. So I'm planning on helping you. Okay, I'll be sure to let my guard down. Psych! Oh, damn. That was 9 S's. Yeah. Shit. Never mind. 9, oh, exclamation marks. Gotcha. Anyway, nice meeting you, Spinneret. If you don't mind, I'd like to try to go back to sleep. I was dreaming about something important. You can't sleep now, John. What about Jade? Oh, God, I forgot. Poor Jade. I hope she's all right. She's fine. I can see her right now. But she won't be for long if you don't get her into your session. Yeah, you're right. I have to hurry and go save her. See ya. Wait! Where the hell do you think you're going to go? You don't have your copy of the game yet. Oh, yeah. Duh. Stupid, dumb. Do you know where I'm supposed to go get it? Easy. Just wait around for a few minutes. Okay. See, John? You need me to advance. She's playing the same thing as she did with Tavros. Of course she is. Even though you were going to do this stuff anyway, it turns out I'm the reason you were going to do it anyway in the first place. Your timeline is my web, and suddenly you're all tangled up in it, wriggling and helpless. Isn't that cool? So, you seem to like 8s a whole bunch. I guess you're kind of like a spidery themed or something. Yeah. Spiders are gross. Fuck you. What 8 around a few minutes. Nice. You got the server copy of the Spur beta. Yeah. Okay. Land already. Oh no. What? Oh, thanks, Beck. WV? Survey casualties. Everyone is dead. Everyone except you. Well, something's happening in that dream. Okay. Your rag of souls begins to soak in the blood of the fallen. You suppose it could be poetic. No. Instead you think it is just sad. You are very foolish to believe you could be the leader of men. Look at what bearing that flag has wrought. Perhaps one day you will find something new to bear. A burden befitting of the peasant you truly are. Oh my, what's that shiny thing in the water? Oh my gosh, Mr. Mayor. Jade isn't answering. Are you sure she's okay? She's asleep. She sure seems to sleep a lot. Sort of reminds me of my goober teammate. He's napped through most of the adventure and was practically useless. You mean carcinogeneticist? No way. Carcat is so uptight. He hardly slept a wink over the whole 600-hour span of the quest. He didn't even wake up on the moon until after we won the game. What a loser. Carcat. That's how I'm saying that. Beep, beep, meow. Beep, beep, meow, okay. I will have to remember to give him a hard time about that. John, you're pretty weird. I can see why you'd piss him off so much. Doesn't seem like it's really hard to do that. Tell me about it. Speaking of telling me about things, why don't you tell me what you were just dreaming about that was so important, fellow Prospit dreamer. Prospit's the best. This is where all the rejects hang out, am I right? I never even saw Prospit. Aside from flaming bits and pieces of it, I guess. Something happened and it blew up and Dream Jade died. And then I was wandering around this place that was like a chessboard with a huge crater in it. Loads of dead black and white guys everywhere. Yes, I know that. That place is the battlefield, which is where your dream self lives now. You'll appear there anytime you go to sleep. Prospit dreamers are supposed to end up there eventually. If they're any good, that is. But you got there so much sooner. Normally a dreamer's journey to the battlefield wouldn't be so spectacularly sudden and violent. Meteoric, if you will. Aha. But you didn't answer my question. What's so important that you wanted to go back to sleep again? My dad was there. What's that? You know, my guardian. Oh, you mean the adult male human who lived in your hive? Yeah. If by hive you mean my house. I was wondering about that. I was like, what the hell is this guy doing in this kid's hive? Where is this Lucis? Is he an orphan contending with some sort of meddlesome grown-up squatter? Those observations are very alien of you. But that's pretty cool, I guess. See me as you are an alien. Yeah, I just chalked it up to as generic alien weirdness and didn't think too much about it. Just another series of strange exhibits from an inferior civilization.
The funny thing is, he's not even really my dad. I mean, I got adopted by him. Although we're not actually unrelated, I think. He's the son of my grandma, who isn't really my grandma. Nana's sort of like my biological mother, and my biological father would be Jade's grandpa. Sorta. Both of which I just created with slime and stuff, and sent them back as babies. So I guess, if anything, that makes my dad, my half-brother? Tell me about it.
That is pretty weird. I can't believe these two are having a normal conversation. This is just... okay. Wait! Before you wander too far, of course, like a doofus, you need to know how to get to the return node, so you can get back to your computer. Here, hang on. I'm making you a map.
But I already know where I'm going. Trezzy made me a map.
What?
First she made me a really crappy one, then a really nice one that works kind of like Google. She started helping me after she tried to kill me.
I'm still trying to one-up me, I see. Even preempting my awesome helpfulness. When did she do that? I mean, from my perspective. Do you think she already did it, or hasn't done it yet?
Wow, how could I possibly know that?
I don't know. Forget it. I'll show her, though. I'll show her the meaning of helpfulness. I'll help this little human nerd under the table. The very same table you dined at while I waited on you, prong and fucking nub.
You mean like a candlelight hate date?
God, no! With a human? Gross.
Well then, thanks, I guess? Why do you want to be helpful anyway? I mean, with her I got a sense she was being kind of jokestery about it, which is something I can understand. But why bother helping if we aren't going to win anyway?
You won't win? Says who?
You guys. It's practically all you ever say.
Well, okay, yes, you are screwed, and so are we, but so what? Just because you're going to fail doesn't mean it won't be any fun along the way. By the looks of things, you have a very exciting 24 hours ahead of you. It'll be one hell of a reckoning. Cool. There's just a giant... Oh, no. I forgot that the ogre stole the... What is it called? Sassacre hammer? Yeah. All the little guys.
That's nice to know.
Yes, and besides, continuing on this path and bringing Jade into the game, I think you'll agree is very important. And not just because she is your friend and you'd be kind of upset if she died. Again.
Yeah, I think I would be. But why else?
Because you need to complete your prototyping chain. Only when all players have entered with a prototype kernel does the battlefield assume its final form. That form prepares Skya to grow the new universe you'll create, or in this case, fail to create, but whatever. That is no reason to deter you from completing worthwhile game objectives.
We are supposed to create a universe?
Yeah, you didn't realize it yet?
No.
Boy, how clueless can you get?
Why are we supposed to do that?
What a stupid question. It's the point of the game. It's what happens when you win, and winning is the only point of anything.
That's true, I guess.
Anyway, you should be glad it's not the point. And you should be glad your predecessors were not such a sad sack group of players like you guys. Otherwise, your universe wouldn't exist, seeing as we created it by being incredible in every way.
You did?
Yep, you're welcome.
I don't know what to think about that.
Not knowing what to think about things appears to be your speciality.
Oh man, what a burn! JK, it was actually lame. Well, to be honest, never really believed any of your guys' doom and gloom nonsense. Not because I think you're lying. I just feel like there still must be a way to win.
That's the spirit, John. That's a winner's attitude, and there's always hope for someone who has that.
Yeah, I agree. Also, there's always hope for someone who has good friends to count on.
Lame. Return. Goodbye. We returned to a few little imps.
Imps?
Dispatch these pests.
This is it. Everybody out. You're dead serious.
He's just gonna command them to leave? And then they do? Okay.
Look at this mess.
I forgot. Look at this mess. We just look at this slightly bigger mess than usual? I just read this in my normal voice. Examine computer. They chucked it out the window, little oily bastards. You'll have to get your hands on a new one somehow. Examine posters. This is just insult to injury. You almost want to cry. Aw. Just look at that face. A sad face. A forlorn face. What's his deal? John, why are you standing around, wasting time?
I don't know. You can see my future, can't you? How much time am I wasting?
Enough to make me wonder what the hell your deal is.
Then I would venture to guess I'm wasting time because you chose to pester me just now.
Damn it, John. Stop sounding smarter than me. It's unbecoming of someone so inferior.
I mean, I was just pausing for a moment to look at these my trashed movie posters. They bring back memories of a life that I guess is long gone now. You probably don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't even that long ago, but it already seems like forever since I was on Earth. It was a pretty nice place. Bet you would have liked it.
Seems a little too sunny for my liking.
Well, what about you? Do you miss your planet and your parents and such?
The life I left behind wasn't so hot, to be honest.
Oh, that's too bad.
Why don't we not talk about that? What are these movies, anyway? They look just awful. Oh, here we go.
But you see, that is where you were wrong. These films are the finest Earth has to offer.
Are they about clowns?
No. I drew these clowns in my sleep for some reason.
Here we go.
This one here is so great. It's about this street-tough renegade who did hard time behind bars and wants nothing more in the world than to reunite with his loving wife and daughter. But not so fast. He has to go on crazy, dangerous escapades through the sky with a motley assortment of rogues led by John Malkovich, who's wise to Cage's heroic nature and pure heart. They tether a grumpy policeman's awesome car to the plane and smash it, and then later they crash into some casinos. Cage gets out of the wreckage and hugs his family, and I usually tear up a little. That's my working troll title for the movie. I hope it was okay.
John, even though your title is quite amusing and probably kind of cute, that movie sounds hilariously bad.
Yeah, well, you're hilariously wrong! Here, hang on, I'll show you.
Okay. Hello, remember... Oh, is this just the movie? Yeah, it's the movie again, okay.
Oh, but you'll probably have to use your troll thingy to rewind time or whatever, to before the Earth internet blew up so you can watch it.
Is this like the Earth equivalent of GrubTube or something?
Yes?
Man, I'm not watching this shitty video. It looks so bad.
Okay, shoot yourself. Suit yourself, rather. But there it is in the case you're ever hankering after some incredible movie magic.
Okay, I'll be sure to bookmark it and label it as Dumb Kids, Dumbass Nonsense.
Okay, good idea.
By the way, why aren't you using your computer glasses to talk suddenly? This device seems less efficient and doesn't look as cool. The PDA.
Wow, the goggles are cool and all, but they kind of restrict my vision stupidly when I'm using them. I should remember to make a new hands-free device that's less intrusive. Maybe after I make a new computer so I can install this game.
How will you duplicate it? Isn't it smashed out there on your lawn ring?
Yeah, but I can use one of my old previously punched cards.
Oh, great. John?
What?
Okay, I'll slide you a break, because clearly your block was just ransacked. But maybe you want to put that away, somewhere discreet where you usually keep it. There is at least one girl spying on you right now, you know.
Put what away? What are you talking about?
Your pail is showing, stupid.
What? My pail? You mean this bucket?
Yes! Come on! Will you take a hint and show some decorum?
I'm not really following. What do you have against buckets?
Man, nothing really, it's just... Okay, maybe humans really don't have any sense of shame over this sort of thing.
Shame over what? It's just a bucket, you know, for putting soapy water in and cleaning stuff with. Why? What do trolls use them for?
Oh, yeah, of course. That's what I was talking about. Your cleaning bucket. In troll culture, we consider cleaning products to be really, indecent or something. I am blushing furiously about it right now. Please try to be sensitive to my cultural ways and understandings.
Wow, that is definitely pretty odd. But okay, I guess I'm sorry you saw my bucket. I'll just chuck it out the window, I guess.
Thank you, John. That's very gentlemanly of you. Now will you quit shitting around and get on with it? God.
Well, I was going to, but you started babbling at me. Jeez, Spinneret.
That isn't even my real name, you dope.
Okay, then what is?
I ain't telling you that. It's a secret.
Rolls eyes. All 8 gross spidery eyes. Oops, I mean, exclamation mark times 8.
You don't even need to say that. I can see you rolling your eyes, remember?
Oh yeah.
Discard sorted receptacle. Okay. Buckets. Yes. Exit to balcony. The hat! What a surprise! More lousy imps having their way with the place. You wonder where Nana could be. Someone needs to get this motley assortment of rogues under control. Now, what in the hell is going on over there? It's a good question. Oh no, more embarrassing cleaning apparatus. You've got to hide it before Secret Spinneret or whatever her name is sees it and gets upset. Assail rogue. Get that shit out of here! Being culturally sensitive is really hard work. Okay. Look up. Oh my god. Oh my gee. Looks like someone's server player has been busy. Okay, pester someone's server player. Rose! It's been so long!
Hey, Rose.
Hi. What was her voice? I think it was this, right? It's just sort of like Vriska's without the sass, pretty much. Hi.
How are you doing? I don't even remember the last time we talked. I've been so busy. And it looks like you have been too. I mean, Hopi shit.
Hopi shit?
My house is actually huge.
Actually, building up your house has been one of the more trivial ways I've passed the time. Great swaths of the structure may be copied and pasted with little architectural consideration. I've only bothered to do so while in contemplation. It's relaxing.
Oh, well, it must have cost a fortune.
We have a lot of grist.
How much?
I don't recall any hard figures offhand. Last I checked, more than 1 million units of several different types, torrented between the three of us.
Torrented?
Shared through an application. I unlocked the disk from your registry and deployed it. I convinced your Nana to install it on your computer before that imp threw it out of the window, that is.
You got her to do that? But she's an old lady. Also a ghost.
My methods of persuasion have been improving.
Also, she's really tricky and plays a lot of pranks. Did she try to prank you?
No.
Huh. I guess I enjoyed the prankster's gambit on that exchange then.
Huh?
Oh yeah. What's up with the alchemitor? It looks weird.
Upgrades.
Did you get Nana to do that too?
No, your consorts were utilized for that.
But salamanders?
Yes. They seem eager to receive simple instruction. I'm guessing they find their way back to your house to allow the client player to remain productive while the server player is away.
They aren't very smart.
No, they aren't.
I'm surprised they even understand what to do.
Like I said, coercion hasn't been much of a problem.
Yeah, what exactly does that mean? What have you been doing this whole time?
Why don't you tell me what you've been up to first? I've been curious, but too preoccupied to inquire.
Well, I've been talking to a lot of trolls, for one thing. They sure are a talkative bunch.
I've noticed.
And then I cloned some slime babies in the Vale.
Did you?
Yes. Okay, long story short is, Jade is my slime clone sister, and Dave is your slime clone brother, and we were all born today.
Yes.
Yes?
I figured that out.
Oh.
Anything else?
Then I fell asleep and woke up on the battlefield. Oh, Rose, I'm fairly sure I saw your mom.
You did? Are you sure it was her?
Well, it was a nice and proper-looking lady with a pink scarf, so I don't know who else that would be.
That was likely her. How was she?
Fine, I guess. She was with my dad.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Did she seem happy?
Happy? Wow, I don't know. I don't really know her well enough to say, I guess. Plus, I was a little distracted. Maybe I'll find out next time when I go to sleep.
Fair enough.
Now stop being so spookily mysterious and tell me what you've been doing.
Investigating, mostly.
Investigating what?
Everything there is to investigate. Information hidden in the lore of our lands, concealed in ruins and riddles. I'm looking for whatever there is to discover about the game, and more importantly, whatever exceeds its boundaries. The cloaked traces of myth beyond its scope.
Its scope? Oh, Rose, did you know we're supposed to be creating a universe with this game?
Yes.
I think that's pretty neat. I just think they're neat.
It is in principle, but it won't happen.
So, you believe the trolls then?
It's not a matter of believing them. The writing is on the wall, literally.
It is?
This session was never meant to bear fruit. It's barren, so to speak.
That's a bit of a bummer. I'm still skeptical about that, though.
That's why you're our leader, John. Optimism through stalwart skepticism is a defect not everyone is lucky enough to be cursed with.
That's stupid. I'm not your leader. I'm your friend. There's a big difference.
Statements like that are also why you're our leader.
Pfft, lame.
Yes, kind of.
So, if you're sure we're going to fail, what's the point of everything we're doing?
Simple. The objective is no longer to win.
I mean, then, what are we actually shooting for here?
To do as much damage to the game as possible, to rip its stitches and pry answers from its seams. We'll snatch purpose from the jaws of futility. Are you ready to wreak some havoc, John?
I suddenly don't understand anything.
Oh, poor John. There's a turtle. I think that's a turtle. It's a turtle. Rose is even more goth than she already was. Salamancer, wand, please. Oh. Little Casey. I think that was the name that John gave it. Thank you, Viceroy. It's way more dramatic relying on a familiar than a boring old Sylladex. Familiar, cool. Turtletown. Investigate. And by investigate, do you mean destroy? Yeah. Poor Turtletown. Answer. Oh, it's Kanaya. Well, we're destroying, okay. Okay, this will probably strike you as an odd moment for me to mention this, but actually, there are not many moments I've observed on your timeline, which wouldn't qualify as odd, and somehow, your idle moments seem to invite interruption the least, and this is a difficult topic for me to broach, for reasons that you probably won't understand. You're rambling again, Kanaya. Oh, okay, sorry. I've been meaning to say that I, read your instructional guide. Be the troll girl. You're suddenly the troll girl in a different game session in the past. Confer with leader. No. Your speech was really, emotional.
Okay, I definitely don't need you busting my bulge about the speech now. I've taken enough shit. I got a little worked up, okay? And if you have something to say, why don't you come say it to my face? I'm fed up with these backdoor nook-biting shenanigans.
I don't mean to critique your speech. I just wanted to ask you something in confidence about the humans.
Okay, what?
I'm sure they're responsible for our misfortune.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Was it on account of malice or incompetence?
I don't know, maybe both. Why does it matter?
It sort of does. I'm not even that sure why. This is a difficult topic for me to broach, for reasons that you probably won't understand.
God damn it! No more mysteries, please. You'd think we'd had our fill of them by now. If I have to solve one more riddle, I'm going to... I don't know.
Will your response involve an athletic maneuver of some sort? Yeah.
No, absolutely not. I'll just go over there and weep gently into the horn pile. Seriously, what is this about? What I can tell you is, they're ludicrously incompetent. Soft, pink, fragile things who do nothing but waste time. They don't even have horns.
What, really?
Yeah, I was like, whoa, did they just get filed down or something? But no, turns out that's just how they are.
Weird.
They're a miserable, pointless crop of life forms from a meaningless, boring pustule of a planet. It's infuriating they were somehow allowed to have any influence over us.
It is pretty disheartening, but you are absolutely sure they are all failures? That they have no chance of succeeding?
Yep, it's all right there.
I'm not sure which depresses me more, the sabotage of our session or the futility of theirs.
What are you talking about? You're feeling really weird about this.
Well, I haven't asked what I wanted to ask.
Then ask!
It's about Tentacle Therapist.
Yeah, that's the Rose human. She's apparently pretty sarcastic. It's in my notes.
You have notes on them?
Yes.
I guess that's why you are a leader, Karkat.
No, I'm your leader because of my incredible tactical skills and my ability to mobilize and motivate a bunch of useless people toward a common goal. Because I'm extremely ambitious and intrepid. Also because leadership is in my blood. We've been over this.
Statements like that are why you're our leader.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Have you talked to her?
Who?
The Rose human. Also, do we really have to say things like the Rose human?
Of course we do. It sounds suitably disdainful. I mean, if a bunch of aliens started hassling you, you would expect them to act really high and mighty and superior in every way, right? Which we are, of course.
Okay. And no,
I haven't talked to her. I will probably steer clear of her for the most part. I have my sights set on the John human. Probably also the Jade human. She's a huge culprit, too.
It just feels really silly when we say things like the John human in confidence amongst ourselves.
We have to commit to this. Stay in character, you know. Remember the speech?
The speech has become emblazoned on my think pan. virtually ensconced in the fold of my personal mythology. Did you want to troll her? Are you volunteering? Because that'd be great. I'd really appreciate it. I don't know. I'm not sure if I've got it in me right now. Come on, you'll be great at it. Please just do this one thing for me. We gotta stay coordinated on this. Too many of these fucks are going rogue. Like, what are we even doing? Fine. Great, thanks, Kanaya. I expect a full report soon. A report about what? Like, how hassled you got her to be. But less stupid sounding than that. Is there a metric for that concept? No. Well, there could be. We can gauge your results with the flighty broads and their snarky horse shitometer. Okay. That seems just as disparaging to me as it is to her. Yeah, well, use it as motivation. I gotta get cracking here. Later. Troll the rose human. Alright. You begin trolling the rose human, even though you aren't really feeling it at all. You can't seem to figure out how to get the viewport feature to work. You muddle through the first conversation blind. She does not prove to be the intellectual adversary you anticipated, but this is no longer all that surprising, now knowing the true fate of her team. Nevertheless, you manage to find yourself vehemently fondling the short end of the antagonism stick. The flighty broads and their snarky horseshitometer ticks a few notches in her favor. That's an actual thing on screen, okay. Your aggravation and curiosity are simultaneously piqued. You wish you could just get a look at her. Open viewport. F1 bonk. Alright, we're back to this. There she is. How underwhelming. No horns, skin as white as a ghost. You wonder how she manages to look into a mirror without falling asleep. You resume your stance of alien complacency. Your snarky horseshitometer ticks a few back in your favor. Okay, keep viewing. You continue to spy on the rose human. What's that nonsense she wrote on her walls? What did she do to her totem lathe? Idiot. Oh dear God! The bucket. Oh no. What is that? It's the The exhibit of depravity maxes out your side of the horseshitometer. You had this girl wrong all along. She is an utter buffoon. You hope nobody caught you looking at that. Especially not Gamzee. Hey, nice stuff! Oh, God! The horseshitometer swings back to her side, as she has inadvertently caused you to flush with the shame of 1,000 cocoon-wetting children. You win this round, Lalonde. View the past. You need to put some distance between yourself and that egregious display. These look like simpler times. Probably better to mess with her earlier on the timeline than later. Oh my God. The trolls were the ones that entered the names. Flighty broad. That's where it comes from. Why, Miss Lalonde, it does appear that you have once again fallen out of favor with the flighty broads and their snarky horseshitometer. Your move, therapist. Ugh, this is boring. Where's the challenge in teasing a ridiculous alien girl? Her stupid walkthrough was probably plagiarized from another more advanced civilization or something. Maybe bothering her friends will be more interesting. Troll John the Human. Oh my gosh, this is so long ago. He's still got the spade shirt. Alright, we'll read this and then be done. Hello.
Hi.
Allow me to make this simple. I am a troll from another universe using a chat client utility, which is capable of contacting you and your friends at any point in your lives which I choose to, and up to and including the moment of your own incompetence-fueled self-destruction. I am looking for evidence of intelligence in your species. A reason, any reason at all, really, to justify wasting the few precious remaining moments of my life on you. It has fallen on your shoulders to supply me with that reason, John Human. Go! Oh boy.
What?
What indeed? I was just leaving.
So, you're a time traveler?
No, we don't actually travel through. Well, not all of us do. One of us does, though. That's not what we are talking about here, and is aside from the point.
So let me see if I have this straight. You're a time-traveling space alien from the future, sent here to study humans.
No.
Are you from Mars? Is it like a mission of peace?
No, John, you weren't listening.
What does your time machine look like, a phone booth? Phone booths are a popular thing for some reason.
Damn it. Were you
lured to Earth by a huge gyroscopy thing that Jodie Foster piloted in Contract, while Matthew McConaughey sort of acted as her spiritual guide, I guess?
What the hell?
And then he kind of preached to her about having faith instead of believing in the sciences so hard all the time, and I guess in the end she believed him, maybe. Actually, I'm not even sure what the point of McConaughey was in that movie, but he was still awesome. And then Jodie found her dad on an alien planet, but I think he was a ghost or something, or maybe an alien in disguise. And then she went home and nobody believed her. But you just know McConaughey believed her, because he had all that faith. I mean, all of it.
Anyway, does it have any applicability to your cosmic interstellar astro journey? Okay, you're dumber than the Rose human. That's incredible, really.
Pfft, I know I'm dumber than Rose. That's not much of a burn, dude.
I'm a girl, not a boy.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I thought you were.
It happens.
Were you trolling Rose too? Time travel trolling?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Oh boy, let me go put on my quantum space hat and extraterrestrial adventure boots and you can tell me about it.
If you weren't being so stupid, I'd suspect you were being insincere for the benefit of your amusement.
I don't follow.
Sarcasm is... okay, this makes sense. I just spoke to her in the future. She's an imbecile, and conveying how much I dislike her at this point presents an overwhelming gauntlet of personal expression, but regardless, she said to paste something from our conversation to get you to understand what's going on. I have strong doubts it will be effective, but here goes. Okay. GA, I should figure out how the viewport feature of this application works, so I can see what a primitive creature looks like. Haha. Well, I know what you guys look like. You look kind of like Howie Mandel from Little Monsters, even though, to be perfectly frank, he was kind of a big monster, because he was a big goofy adult, and Fred Savage was like his child prankster sidekick. Is this an adversary you have encountered on your quest? No, it's a movie. You should ask John about it, because he thinks it's awesome, which it is.
Oh man, you blew it! Now I know for sure you're trolling me. Rose hates that movie.
Are you suggesting I was being trolled? That it was a charade meant to make me look foolish?
Possibly. I know that sure didn't sound like her, but I think it's more likely that you made it all up, because you know I like that movie. So I tip my cap to you. Well played, Miss Troll.
Now I'm wondering if you might be trolling me as well.
Okay, well, just between you and me, someone here is getting trolled, and it might just be all three of us.
Okay.
But you should have told me you like Little Monsters. We could jam about that. What was your favorite part?
Suspicions pitching once again towards the conclusion that you are just very stupid.
I really want to get a Little Monsters poster, but they're hard to find. I asked my dad for one for Christmas. Fingers crossed.
I'm guessing that is the human equivalent of 12 Perigrees Eve. Will your adult human custodian forage for leavings as ours do?
Yep, that keeps sounding alien of you. Keep up the good work. Listen, I'm kind of busy. I have to wrap up this present and mail it in a hurry, so I'm going to block you. But I might unblock you again soon, because you're kind of cool.
Your blocks mean nothing, but don't worry, you won't hear from me again.
Yeah, well, you just might hear from me. Also, you should give Rose another chance. She's really great. Whatever she did, she was probably just pulling her mind games on you. It's all in fun. There's more to her than that. You'll see. Bye!
Okay.
Ugh, stupid trolls. Looks like this package is going to be late.
Oh, okay. The conversations with the other two humans didn't go that well earlier. Either. Maybe something about the human intellect and the specific posture it assumes, particularly when certain subjects are broached. And yet your curiosity remains piqued. How maddening. Earth is surprisingly pretty. It seems very bright. Okay, you'll have to admit it is a nice outfit. Humans get points for fashion, too. You begrudgingly concede a single snark tick to the stylish human and her loyal snow lucis. Okay. Troll Rose human again. I kind of want to read this, so I'm going to keep going. In a little while, she is back in her hive. You prepare an ambush. This time, the fashionable handcrafted gloves are coming off. You proceed to have your second conversation. Oh, okay, never mind. You feel pretty good about your effort. It was a measured balance of barbs and condescension. Your leader will be pleased with the report. And yet, it seems the John human was right. This is not the same Rose human you dealt with before. Right, because that was John talking to her the other time on Rose's computer, wasn't it? When she didn't have the viewport open? I remember now. I remember. She has been toying with you all along. Oh, the curiosity. How it persists. The maddening, maddening curiosity. Your arbitrating gauge decides on a draw. Snark reaped and sown in equal distribution. This is far from over. Explore this human emotion called friendship. You can only assume this is somewhat typical for human relationships to blossom. It seems friendship for some humans is a basic aggregation of shallow and insecure hostilities. Human friendship sure is complicated. You skip ahead to a point on your timeline where you suspect friendship may plausibly have been established already. You have your third conversation. It does not go as well as you'd hoped. Rose takes the lead. Your fourth, fifth, and sixth conversations don't fare much better. Your friendship is stalling fast. What are you doing wrong? You are getting your ass handed to you on a silver nutrition plateau. You are in serious need of a ploy to turn the tables in this duel of snarky one-upsmanship. Some advice couldn't hurt, you suppose. Okay, we get the... You decide to seek counsel from the Rose Human's dark spectacled friend. You believe you understand how to proceed. Have 7th conversation. You put into motion a cunning plan in your 7th conversation, in which you have attached a mission-critical text document. Lalonde has finally been outmaneuvered. The horseshitometer is lopsided in your favor, and most delightfully of all, this fiendish ploy has ensured that all previous snark ticks against you have been rendered completely irrelevant. It turns out you were just they were just a consequence of your future design all along. You cannot hope to be Kanaya Mariam in a snark-off. She is simply the best there is. Hee 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 hee. Which one is this? Oh, okay. Right, she's trying to do sarcasm. You scan her timeline for the right moment to sync up both your sides of the dialogue. Ideally, she will have long since discarded her train of thought. You will finally reap the spoils of your careful subterfuge. You will reap them good. The flighty broads and the snarky horseshitometer explodes. You simply can't take this much horseshit. What the hell did you just do? Hi there. You actually did it. Blew it up, I mean. I had begun to believe that was embellishment. This is it, isn't it? What is it? This is the 8th conversation between us from your perspective, as well as mine. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. Really? Yes, I have some questions for you. What questions do you have? I'll start with the simple one. Do trolls have names? Make a backup computer. Okay, so maybe Kanaya and Rose are going to be friends. That would be nice. Seems how their voices were kind of similar and then I differentiated them. It was all fate. It was fate! That was kind of a long episode, which is bad because I'm trying to record these to get them out on time for the membership thing, and it's... Why would I do this to myself? Anyway, thank you for watching. Thumbs up. Like and subscribe. Which troll... This is the question of the day. Which troll do you think you'd be most likely to be friends with? I would say for me... It's kind of tough. It would probably either be Tavros or maybe Pfeffery? I don't know. Those two seem vaguely friendly. I would say Karkat, because I like genuine Karkat, but Karkat is too rarely genuine. I don't think I'd ever be able to, like, get over that hill with him. You know what I mean? If he was to be talking to me online, I think I'd just see him as an asshole. You know what I mean? And the rest, I don't know. Solix is a maybe, but I feel like Solix has the exact same problem. So, you know, that's my thought. Also, it's interesting that the consorts actually help you in the game. They're not just random NPCs. Like, they actually build for you and stuff, which is kind of cool. What was the other thing we learned? There was some other big revelation, I feel like. But it's been such a long episode, I've forgotten about it. Vriska actually having, like, a regular conversation with John was definitely not the thing I was expecting out of this. It almost seems out of character for her. But then again, she's a character from 600 hours in the future from when we last saw her. And she was, like, broken and beaten on the ground. So, you know, some things might have happened in that time. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.